Yeah, welcome to Akshar online classes. This is Ghaffar sir, your physics faculty. Let's start our session. In the last class, we completed about change in velocity and acceleration, and we are going to learn about equations of motion. What is this equation of motion? This equation of motion is for constant acceleration. Why we are discussing this equation of motion? We are in motion chapter. And in this motion chapter, we completed about different physical quantities like distance, displacement, velocity, and speed, and even we completed change in velocity and acceleration. Now let's with this acceleration, if it is uniform acceleration, there would be some equations of motion for uniform acceleration. The part we need to discuss now. I will start now. Good evening Akansh. Yeah, now let's start equations of motion. Please write down equations of motion. Equations of motion for constant acceleration. For constant acceleration. So that is first equation of motion. I will discuss the first equation of motion, that is V is equal to U plus AT. V is equal to U plus AT. Now I will explain this V is equal to U plus AT with one example, one situation. The situation is, let me take a mass. The mass is, object is moving in a horizontal direction, and it has a velocity initially U, and after time t the object is reached to this position and its velocity become v. Now can you tell me acceleration? Can you apply the acceleration formula in this situation? You know acceleration, very good. How much it is? V minus u by t. So from here, V minus u is equal to A into t, then V is equal to U plus AT. So this is your velocity after time t when it is starting with the initial velocity u. And in this case, V is the velocity after time t, U is the velocity initially, A is the acceleration of the object. And this is the time after being t we are finding. Now if you want to write this expression in terms of vector, that is V bar is equal to U bar plus A bar into t. So this is a vector form. As it is moving in a straight line, even vector quantities and this magnitude equation both will be represent the same. Now this is a situation. By using the situation, we had this relations. This relation also called what? First equation of motion. For constant acceleration or uniform acceleration, both would be the same. Now based on this formula or based on this equation of motion, let's do some questions. I'll give some questions. The very first question is example number one. So for example, this is an object. The object is at rest initially, okay, but after some time it has an acceleration of 2 meter per second. It has an acceleration of 2 meter per second square. 2 meter per second square. After some time t, the object is or else after some time means after 3 seconds. After 3 seconds, the object is reached to here. When it is reaching to here, what its velocity? Find out what its velocity. So you can find this velocity after 3 seconds by using equations of motion. What is the first equation of motion? V is equal to U plus AT. In that, V we have to find, then U it starts from rest. Since what is the velocity, initial velocity 0 meter per second, and its acceleration is 2 meter per second square, and the time we are asking for 3 seconds. By using this, if I apply the data in this formula, v is equal to 0 plus 2 into t value is 3, since it is would be 6 meter per second square, 6 meter per second. This is the velocity of the object, 6 meter per second after 3 seconds. Note down. After that, now the question is, still the object is moving. Still the object is moving continuously. But my question here, after some other 3 seconds, after next 3 seconds, what its velocity? After next 3 seconds, my question is what? With the same data, my question is what? After next 3 seconds, what is the velocity of the object? Can you tell me what is the velocity of the object after next 3 seconds? Here, initially 0, after 3 seconds its velocity become 6 meter per second. Now next 3 seconds, what is the velocity of the object? Means here. Tell me, how do you find the velocity after next 3 seconds? Yeah. Tell me, what is the velocity after next 3 seconds? Yeah, you can find the velocity after next 3 seconds by using again equations of motion. First equation of motion. Tell me. Yeah, exactly, you are right, very good. V is equal to u plus a again. But observe that for this total situation, it is at rest position, 0 velocity, but after some time it having something velocity. But to take this velocity, how much time it is taken? This 3 seconds plus this 3 seconds, 6 seconds time we have taken. When in that case, V is equal to u 0 plus a is 2 meter per second, and the time taken for to reach here is 6 seconds from the initial, since totally 12 meter per second. This is how you can find the velocity of the object after next to some other 3 seconds. Understand? So this is the way we can take the example. Yeah, I'll give one more example. The one more example is, observe that same thing. So here initially the object is velocity 2 meter per second. The object velocity is 2 meter per second and it is moving in a straight line. And after some time its velocity become, after some time means after 4 seconds velocity become 6 meter per second. After 4 seconds its velocity become 6 meter per second. Now in this case, what is the acceleration of the body? In this case, what is the acceleration of the object or body? Yes, to solve this, again I'll give the hint. The hint is again first equation of motion. The hint is what? First equation of motion. By using the first. How much?
1 meter per second square.
Is it real? Let us verify. V is equal to u plus at. So you can take this V as a 6 meter per second. So 6. And you can take u as a 2 meter per second. And acceleration is as it is, but we don't know, that is unknown quantity. And t is time taken for changing this velocity is 4 seconds. We can apply here 4 seconds. So 6 minus 2, which is equal to a into 4. Then a is equal to 6 minus 2 is 4 by 4. So that is 1 meter per second square. So this is the correct answer. Very good. This is how we can find the acceleration. Okay, this is one example. And here I have one question. When it is traveling in the straight line path by changing the velocity, even it will get a distance, it will get a displacement. Even it has a displacement. In this situation it will get some displacement. Even the second problem also it will get some displacement. But how do you find this displacement? In these situations, how do you find this displacement? You can find the displacement by using the second equation of motion. Let's derive the second equation of motion. So I'll derive the second equation of motion. Before that, writing the second equation of motion, you must write one note. The note is, before deriving the second equation of motion, you must write a note. The note is very important note. It is very important note. For accelerated motion, the average speed or the average velocity is u plus v plus u by 2. What is the note here? For accelerated motion, the average velocity or average speed when it is moving in a straight line would be v plus u by 2. It is a very important point. For what kind of motion it is? For accelerated motion. For accelerated motion, the average speed or average velocity will be v minus u by 2. Is it clear? Yeah, now let's start the second equation of motion. The second equation of motion is s is equal to ut plus half at square. S is equal to ut plus half at square. This is your second equation of motion. In that, s means displacement, u is the initial velocity, a is the acceleration, t means time taken for getting this displacement. But how you will derive this formula? Again I will take the situation one more time. This is an object moving in a straight line path. It reached to this position. This is happened, initially it is velocity u, after some time it have the velocity v. For taking this velocity, time taken is t. In this time it is displaced some s distance. How much displacement is happened? S displacement is happened. Now how do you derive this s displacement? You will derive this s displacement by using the formula of average speed, average velocity. What is the average velocity? Generally, average velocity means total displacement by total time taken. Write down total displacement by total time taken. Total displacement by total time taken will be the average velocity. Understand? Total displacement by total time taken is the average velocity. So here, total displacement, let me take s. Total time taken is t. Total time taken is t. But in this situation, the object is getting accelerated. When the object is getting accelerated, what is the average speed or average velocity formula? The average speed, average velocity formula when for the accelerated motion, just now I told that v average is equal to v plus u by 2. So same thing if I apply, so v average is nothing but s by t, then s by t is equal to v plus u by 2. V plus u by 2. Now from here, s by t is equal to, from the first equation of motion, I can write v as, tell me what is the v as from the first equation of motion? V as you can write u plus at plus u by 2. So that is v is equal to u plus at. From the first equation of motion, I can write v as u plus at. The remaining u is here, by 2 is here. From here again, s is equal to, I can write 2u plus at by 2 of t. 2u by plus at by 2 of t. Okay, the same next, simplify this relation. If I simplify this relation, s is equal to 2u of t plus at square by 2. Simplify. After simplification, I multiply with this t inside the bracket, so we'll have this equation. Finally, 2u into t by 2 plus at square by 2. At square by 2. After having this relation, you can get cancelled 2 2. The remaining equation is s is equal to ut plus, this I can write as a half at square. This is your second equation of motion to explain about distance or displacement. Better note down. This is your second equation of motion for accelerated, constant accelerated motion. Note down. Yeah, is it clear? Yeah. Now I'll take the, even you can write this is in terms of vector form. If I write in terms of vector form, s bar is equal to u bar into t plus half a bar into t square. This is in terms of vector form. S bar is equal to u bar into t plus half a bar into t square. This is a second equation of motion. Let's do some example problems based on this second equation of motion. Can I take out? Yeah, do the one problem, example problem. The example problem is, example problem. See, once again the object is starting from rest position. It is moving in a straight line path. It is moving in a straight line path, and it is reached to the position, this position. It is reached to this position. When it is reaching to this position, it got displaced some s, and it has an acceleration of again acceleration is equal to 3 meter per second square. You can take the acceleration of the body is 3 meter per second square, and it starts from rest position. After 10 seconds or else after 5 seconds, what is in 5 seconds, what is the distance covered by the body? In 5 seconds, with this acceleration of 3 meter per second square, what is the distance or displacement covered by the body? Tell me now. What is the distance covered by the body? Yeah. Here, what formula you will use? Which one you will use? What formula will use this? Very good. S is equal to ut plus half at square. Can you tell me what is the u value here? 0. So this term totally become what? 0. Half. What is the acceleration here? 3. What is the time in which time I am asking?
5 seconds.
5 seconds. See, pi square. So s is equal to half 3. What is 5 square? It is 25. 3 25s are 75 by 2. Half of the 75. Half of the 75. Tell me.
35.5.
35.5. Yeah? Very good. 37.5 meters distance it is covered in this 5 seconds time. Understood? Same way, one more question. What is the velocity of the object at here? What is the velocity of the object at here? To find the velocity, what formula or what equation you will use? What formula, what equation you will use to find this velocity at this position? Tell me the first. Tell me the formula. Hama?
V is equal to U plus 80.
Very good, excellent. V is equal to U plus 80. So V, what is U value? What is the U value? U value is 0. It is starting from rest, and the acceleration is 3 meters per second, and the time is 5 seconds. Since V is equal to 15 meters per second, here its velocity become what? 15 meters per second. So this is the way we can find even velocity, even the displacement of the body. I'll give one more example. So the object is moving in a straight line path. Object is moving in a straight line path. Its velocity initially 2 meters per second. Its velocity initially 2 meters per second. After some time, its velocity become 0. After some time, its velocity become 0. Initially, it has a velocity how much? 2 meters per second. After some time, its velocity become 0. In meanwhile, it is got displaced at something like S. Something like S. Actually, here it is become velocity 0 after 7 seconds. After 7 seconds, its velocity becomes 0, and it starts with 2 meters per second velocity. After 7 seconds, velocity becomes 0. Now my first question is, what is the displacement of the object? What is the displacement of the object? My next question is, what is the acceleration of the object? 2 questions I am asking. First question is what? Displacement of the object. Next question is what? Acceleration of the object. 2 questions I am asking. Tell me what is that? To find the displacement, what will use? You will use S is equal to ut plus half at square. But to find this displacement, you require initial velocity, but we have the initial velocity. You require the time, we have the time, but we don't know the time, right? We don't know the acceleration. I did not given the acceleration, right? Which means you need to find the acceleration first. Later you can find displacement of the object. Am I right? So find out first of all acceleration. What is mean by acceleration? Acceleration is nothing but change in velocity by time taken. What is the change happened here? Velocities. Change in velocity means final velocity minus initial velocity by time taken. What is the final velocity of the object?
0.
Very good. 0 minus initial velocity is 2. This total thing happened in 7 seconds, so which is 7 seconds. So finally, this is having 2 by 7 meter per second square. Look at here, the acceleration having negative sign there. Where the acceleration having negative sign, the acceleration also called retardation, deceleration or retardation. The acceleration having negative sign also called what? Retardation or deceleration. What do you mean by the deceleration? When an object is undergoes the deceleration, its velocity decreases. Same way, when the object undergoes the acceleration, its velocity increases. See here in this above situation, the object velocity undergoes the object velocity decreasing to 0, which means the object velocity is decreasing, which means that it is undergoes the deceleration. Okay, what is the deceleration value here? Deceleration value is 2/7 meter per second. Yeah, now this is a negative acceleration. You have negative acceleration, you can apply in this above situation. S is equal to what? U. What is the U value? 2 of, what is the time taken? 7 minus half plus half, what is the acceleration value? Minus 2/7 into t square is 7 square. Simplify now. S is equal to 2 7s are 14. You can write minus sign here. This two gets cancelled, isn't it? The remaining thing is 1/7 into 7 square. What is the 7 square value? 49. Right? So 7 1s are 7 7s are. So S is equal to how much? S is equal to how much? 14 minus 7. Am I right? So S is equal to 7 meters. So object is displaced how much distance when it is reaching to the zero, when it is reaching to the rest position, it is covered 7 meters distance. Note up.
Then I can change the bottom of that board, sir.
Okay. You can't say the just I did simplification. Nothing more I did. You got it already. The answer as a 7 meters. Understand?
Yes, sir. Understood.
Now, even we have one more equation of motion. The one more equation of motion, nothing but third equation of motion. Let's derive the third equation of motion once. Soon after that, still more problems will do. Third equation of motion. So the third equation of motion is v square minus u square is equal to, just a minute. Yeah, the third equation of motion is v square minus u square equal to 2as. The third equation of motion is what? V square minus u square equal to 2as. 2as. Here, to derive this, again we'll use the concept of average speed or average velocity. What is the average speed or average velocity formula? Total distance, total displacement or total displacement, you can write please, displacement by total time taken. Total displacement by total time taken. So here even I can write in a mathematical form, total displacement let me take as S, total time taken is T. So this is your average velocity formula, total displacement by total time taken. But object is accelerated. Object is accelerated. What is the average formula? When the object is accelerated, what is your average velocity formula? What is the average velocity formula when object is accelerated? Can you tell me what is the average formula when the object is accelerated? Object is accelerated. I have given a note in that. I have given the formula in the note. What is the average velocity formula object is at moving with uniform acceleration, that is v average.
V plus U.
Yeah, very good. V plus u by 2. This is the average velocity when the object is in accelerated motion. Now, this is equation 1, this is equation 2. Equate these two equations, which is equal to s by t is equal to v plus u by 2. S by t is equal to what? V plus u by 2. From here, I can write this formula as 2s is equal to v plus u of t. 2s is equal to what? V plus u of t. But look at here, this t I can write, I substitute t as I can write t as, the acceleration is equal to v minus u by t. From here t is equal to, can you tell me, v minus u by a. So by using the acceleration relation, I found that the t value. This t value you can substitute in this above equation, that is 2s is equal to v plus u of t of t, then 2s is equal to v plus u, the t is equal to v minus u by a. Instead of t, I substituted this t value. What is this t value? V minus u by a. V minus u by a. Then 2s, or else this acceleration you can bring that in RHS side, that is LHS side, not RHS, LHS side, that is 2as, it becomes as a 2as, then remaining thing is v plus u of v minus u. Observe this term, it is appears like a v minus u, v plus u. It is nothing but, it is look like a minus b plus a minus b into a plus b form. What is a minus b into a plus b? How can you write? You can write as a square minus, a square minus b square. So v square minus u square equal to 2as. So this is your third equation of motion. But how do you write this third equation of motion in terms of vectors? The vector form is, write down v bar dot v bar minus u bar dot u bar. This is the vector form of third equation, is equal to a bar dot s bar. So this is your vector form of third equation of motion. Remaining thing appears similar, but the third equation appears very somewhat different, that is v minus u, v minus v bar dot v bar minus u bar dot u bar is equal to 2 into a bar dot s bar. This is a third equation of motion vector form. Better write down.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now based on this third equation, let's do some other problems. Okay. Shall I take out?
Yes, sir.
Now I'll take the example problem for third equation of motion. Yeah, same example it is. See, I'm taking the object here. It is moving in a straight line path. Its velocity is 1 meter per second initially. Its velocity is 1 meter per second initially. Its time now it has an acceleration as 4 meter per second square. Acceleration is what? 4 meter per second square. For example, it displaced some distance from here to here. The distance traveled by the object is 2 meters. The distance traveled by the object is how much? 2 meters. Well, the distance traveled by the object is 2 meters with this acceleration and starting with 1 meter per second square. My question is, what is the velocity of the object at here? What is the velocity of the object at here? So how many equations of motion we have? Just now we derived. One is v is equal to u plus kt. Second one is s is equal to ut plus half at square. Third one is v square minus u square equal to 2as. Third one is what? I think this first equation is not appearing to you. V is equal to u plus at kada. So these are the three equations we derived till now. Among the three equations, which equation is helping you to know the velocity at this position after displacing 2 meters with an acceleration of 4 meter per second square with initial velocity 1 meter per second? Which one will help you? Yeah, very good. What is the third one? V square minus u square equal to 2as. Now, if this is the velocity, can you tell me? V square value, V value you supposed to find. Then initial velocity is 1 square, 2. What is the A value?
Acceleration.
How much it is? 4? 4. The acceleration is 4 meter per second. Initial velocity is 1 meter per second. And the displacement happened is how much? 2 meter. Then V square is equal to, so 2 V square minus 1 is equal to, here what is our value? 16. Then V is equal to, V square is equal to 16 minus 1. V is equal to root over 15 meter per second. Amma?
Because we are transposing, we should take it 16 plus 1.
Yeah, you are right. So V is equal to, from here, V is equal to under root of 70 meter per second. Very good. 17 meter per second is the velocity at this position. But root 17 meter per second, not just 17. It is root 17 meter per second. But here, you don't know one pointer. How much time taken to cover this 2 meter distance? I did not mention. Am I right? The time taken to cover this 2 meters, we don't have. Am I right? Now you can find the time taken to cover this 2 meter distance. Time taken to cover 2 meter distance. Find time taken to cover this 2 meter per this 2 meters. So here to find that, what is the velocity formula you will use? Which formula, which equation of motion you will use? In among the three, which equation of motion is helping you to find the time taken for covering the distance? You can find this answer in two ways. One is by using first equation of motion, even by using second equation of motion. In two ways you can find the answer. First, I'll apply to find the answer, I'll apply the first equation of motion. In the first equation of motion, V is equal to U plus AT. In that, what is the V value? V value,
Root 17.
very good, root 17. What is the initial value? 1 plus, what is the acceleration value? 4 into t. So So root 17 minus 1 is equal to 4 into t. T is equal to root 17 minus 1 by 4. These many seconds will get here. Similar way, same answer we can find by using the second equation of motion, that is s is equal to ut plus half it square. Here, what is the s value? S value is 2 is equal to, what is the u value? What is the u value? 1 into t plus half, what is the a value? 4 into t square. 2 1s are 2 2s are, which is equal to 2 is equal to t plus 2t square. So 2t square plus t minus 2 is equal to 0. This is a quadratic equation. The quadratic equation solutions will give the answer for us. How do you find the quadratic equation solutions? How do you find the quadratic equation solution? You can find the quadratic equation solution by using x is equal to minus b plus or minus under root of b square minus 4ac by 2a. By using this formula, we can find the solutions for quadratic equation. Am I right? Yeah, if you find the solution for this quadratic equation, you will have the same answer as root 17 minus 1 by 4 seconds. The same answer you will get by substituting this value, b value, c value, a value in this relation. So you will get solution. The solution will be your time taken for covering this 2 meter distance. Know the yeah, so this is a way, please note down. Yeah, this is a way we can find, we will use the equation of motion for finding the distance, displacement, time taken for covering the distance. These are all the things we'll do. Tomorrow, I will give some other problems related to this equation of motion, and also we'll study motion under the gravity. We study about the motion of the object under the influence of the gravity. Okay, so today I'll stop the session. We'll continue in the next class. Until then, you can practice.